very confident in his macroing abilities, because he's going to need his 4th base soon if he is thinking about working into Ultras. His 3rd base is pretty safe, but oh man, he's going to get caught here. Hydra getting a bit caught behind the main, but I don't think he lost any mutas in the process of attacking that. Took out a good number of SCVs, and then just got the hell out of there before he lost too much at the front. And now Hydra is preparing with static defense, just in case, because he is going for a risky type of build. Putting down an early evolution chamber almost always indicates that a Terran player, not Terran, Zerg, is going to go for an Ultra type of build. And because the Hive is morphing, I'd say that's a pretty good assumption, but I think that 2 mutas just went down in that clump, meaning a clump much weaker, and C is going to try to attack soon, I think. And 1 temple about to go down. The 2nd temple is probably going to be the key here. I'm not sure if C's going to let that happen, or if he's going to be able to scout it at all. You think that he would scout this eventually, just to make sure that there's not going to be a sneak attack behind his natural or anything like that. But he seems pretty safe as far as anti-muta goes, and his troops on the ground, I think they might actually have the +1 already. Yeah, I do think they have the +1, because they just ripped into those mutas. Got to take a look at that just to make sure. But the mutas probably not going to be enough to protect this main. Oh man, here comes C. He's going to try to break through the front. Muta's just hovering around. The Hive just now came up. So yeah, this is a critical timing window for C. If he can break through the front, and this is probably the best possible time he could pick to break through the front. Not to mention he's killing mutas, tons of mutas going down as Hydra is trying to break into the resupply line. But there, oh, I saw the Spire morphing. Oh, that was a greater Spire coming up for Hydra. Wow. So he's going for Guardians, if he has any mutas left after all this, but he has done a pretty good job of whittling down the reinforcement troops from C. And C is moving out with the dropship, so he might actually know or have scanned that 6 o'clock position, and is going to know what to do with that. Here come the Guardians for Hydra, the Guardians coming up for him, and since he put down the evolution chamber, it means he's going to go for Guardian, Ultra. Oh man, the Scourge coming in. The Scourge might actually intercept this dropship. Oh, they stopped just short. So I'm not sure if the Scourge... Yeah, the Scourge do take down the dropship, but not before some Marines get in here to cause some havoc. Taking down 2 drones I saw. Taking down one of the sunken colonies, trying to snipe the Nidus Canal. But I think, yeah, the mutas should be able to, should be enough to snipe that at the moment. But the mutas, they stopped morphing to get down there and protect that base. I think they stopped morphing. I don't see any Guardians anywhere. So yeah, the mutas popped out of the cocoons like, nah, not yet. I don't want to be a Guardian yet. So now they're going back into the cocoons. So we're finally going to have some Guardians in this game. But yeah, the Guardians might be too late. C is moving forward with siege tanks. He's going to break through the sunken colonies very soon. And Hydra doesn't really have anything to fight this back except for those sunken colonies. Here comes C fighting forward. He knows about the cocoons. He sees them with the science facility, so he knows he has limited time to break before the Guardians. Here come the Guardians from Hydra. So yeah, the Guardians forcing back the troops. And a couple of Scourge forcing back the science vessel as well before they get an irradiate on the Guardian grouping. And 2 tanks went down, so Hydra did get quite a bit of damage there. There's C researching irradiate. Think that just now got done on the science vessel, so he'll be able to irradiate these groupings of the Guardians. There's C forced to fly back again with his... Oh, okay, he did get an irradiate on the clump. Oh, looks like, yeah, Hydra a bit slow to get out the infected Guardian, but so far C has done a fairly good job holding his ground here in the middle. He's getting a lot of fire bats out, actually. Yeah, he might have actually scanned the tech. I'll have to look at the tech from Hydra. Yeah, the Defiler's out. So, see, he's trying to capitalize on this build by getting out fire bats to fight back Swarm and Zerglings, while hoping that his Marines can take out these Guardians. The Guardians are going to be a big pain in the ass if he can't find some way to take those down immediately, because if he can take those down, I think he'll be okay. He has so many fire bats that the Zerglings under Dark Swarm shouldn't be that big of an issue. for C. But here come the Guardians yet again. Let's see if we can get a couple more Irradiates on these. Yeah, there's Irradiates on the one Guardian I saw. Another Irradiate on another Guardian. This Guardian is going to pop pretty quickly. But I'm not sure. Oh, C loses two science vessels going down, and he might have revealed his army too quickly. He might have moved into the middle too quickly, but he's pumping Wraiths as well. Moving out with Wraiths, he's going to use the Wraiths to fight the Guardians as his Fire Bats do the rest in melting the Zerglings under the Dark Swarm. This is a very smart response from C, but I'm just afraid he might have taken too many casualties to make this actually work. Not to mention the 4th base just now coming down from Hydra. Although Hydra, he really doesn't have much as far as anti-air goes. There's a Plague. Looks like he got Plague already. That was quick from him to get the Plague already. But he's moving on, plaguing more of the troops. But Hydra just doesn't have much anti-air at all. He's relying on Scourge for anti-air. Sniping of a Defiler. Nice snipe from C. And these Guardians are going to be completely exposed. There's nothing the Guardians can do against the Wraiths. So Hydra desperately needs Scourge in the air to take out these freaking Wraiths, because if he doesn't take out the Wraiths, it's going to cause so many problems for him, because he has nothing to fight them. Nothing at all. And see, he's pushing down with a lot of reinforcement troops. I see them just flooding down the map, fighting with the Wraiths and the Medic and Marine Squad and some Fire Bats at the front just for the hell of it. Look at the Team 8 coach. He's like, hell yeah. Breaking through the natural expansion. And yeah, this was a bizarre strategy from Hydra. It looks like it's not quite paying off. He's going to definitely lose his natural expansion. No Guardians in here. He finally pumps some Scourge. I saw him take out the Wraiths with the Scourge. I think that C is down to about one Wraith. There is the Ultralisk Cavern at the 6 o'clock position. But yeah, it's just, I think it's going to be too late. I think that was too greedy of a tech build from Hydra. And he's going to pay dearly for it. Just lost another Defiler inside that main. And yeah, the main's going to die. And yeah, I think that Hydra basically lost his timing in this game. And yeah, C definitely capitalized on this build brilliantly. That was a very good switch from him to go for Firebat and Wraith. It's exactly what he needed to do to break through the front. And he did it excellently. Not sure why Hydra is not GG'd yet, but he probably will very shortly as soon as his Hive goes down here. Hive just about to go down. Squish. There goes the Hive. And even more reinforcements coming in from C. And C has already secured his 3rd base, so he's alright. C's alright. As far as economy goes, he's going to be fine. Going to be able to keep supporting those reinforcement troops flooding in. I don't think he... Oh, there's the first Ultra. Getting shellacked. Defensive Matrix there from GG. Team 8 takes it with the help of C's excellent versus Zerg play. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, that was a good series. I'm glad I cast that one. The recommended games were not wrong. And it's good to see Team 8 doing well against one of the toughest teams this season. That bodes well for the future, I think. Okay, this has been Nuke. We'll see you guys soon enough for another series cast. Let's hope that OSL starts, though, soon. Getting a little antsy. Alright, this has been Nuke. See you all later.